Well, hello everybody. Ooh, look at me going right off the speaker there. Woo! Hitting that high.
All right.
Oh, you're a little hot too. Oh man, turn that down.
Okay.
You gonna introduce yourself and whatnot?
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Hi, I am Sally Diane, and this is our favorite hour of the week right here with our friends on Psychic Sundays Live. Okay. Um, I think I'm ready to jump right into the readings. Everybody, I can complain about the heat. He can complain about the heat even more. He had heat exhaustion. Went out and did a few errands and came back home, and he was just exhausted.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yes, yes. Well, anyhow.
Anyhow, indeed. Let's see where we got going on here today. Who's our first victim? Let's see. We put a question mark on that. Then we go Jasmina Iva. Will I find a new job in August?
Okay. Now let's see. What can I tell you about finding a new job this month? Okay. So yeah, I could see that you're you're definitely not bringing in what you want to, and I think that right here where you're at right now, it just don't feel like you have that the kind of guarantee for the future that you want. Yeah, it's all about the money. And it does say that you have a job opportunity. And it might be a smaller company, but I feel like it pays out a bit more. So your answer to that is a great big yes. Of course, you can change it by deciding to sit on the couch and not look, but if you go out there and you look, you will find it. It's there.
Let's just see if we can pop that chat out for yourself. Otherwise, setting up the laptop over there would have been completely useless.
Oh, okay, okay. I think this is it. No, that's not it. Okay, sorry, folks. I always have a hard time. Like,
Should be right.
that one, right?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
All right. Well, that's not your usual laptop, so.
No, it isn't.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to increase the font on that one.
And this is his arm. While he's doing that, I wanted to say a big thank you to Rhonda. And Rhonda runs Roro's Crystals in St. Mary's, the Roro's Crystal Shop, and she does regular meditations. And I went to a meditation on Friday, and Pam and I, you guys know Pam, she sits in this seat sometimes, and we went to St. Mary's and went to the meditation there, and it was absolutely fabulous. And it was nice to be out on the farm with Rhonda and everybody else. Anyhow, let's see.
Okay, moving on to Speak Knowledge. Speak Knowledge would like a message reading using the runes.
Okay, speak knowledge. I think I can do that. And speak knowledge. What does Spirit have to say to speak knowledge? Yeah, that feels about right. Okay, so right now they're telling you that they're warning you not to bite off more than you can chew. Basically, don't take on something that's above your ability to handle. And it does look like don't be afraid to ask for help, especially from people who are a little more experienced than yourself, because you've got a situation in front of you you just can't handle on your own. And they're saying if you want to be successful, then you need to get a team around you, right there, and that leads to success, and it also leads to moving things along. I like what I see here. We'll get back to that one. All right. Yeah, it looks. Spirit says that by the time you hit next summer, you'll be headed in a good direction. And the road ahead does hold opportunities. The road ahead holds surprises. There is a warning about the past coming back to haunt you, and that feels like within relationships. So I think what they're telling you here is make sure that you tie up relationships. Don't leave somebody just hanging. So if you've ghosted somebody, it's time to call, say, I'm sorry, but I'm not really interested in this relationship. So it's the worst way to break up with somebody. Okay. Yeah. The year ahead, and just the way they're curved around, it talks about, the next 7 months. This is about the next 7 months. So that takes us into early spring next year. So that would be when sun returns and so forth and so on. But there's that first thing that you're going to be given a responsibility that you really need help, and don't be afraid to ask for help real early. And also, you got some stuff to fix in relationships before you hit this point right here, which is early spring.
Okay, moving on to Lynette, who's also looking for spirit messages.
Okay. And hello, Lynette. Oh, I see Dorella's here. And
yes. Hello, Dorella. Hello, everybody.
Yes. It's nice to see you, Dorella. I do miss Marcy. Marcy, if you're listening, I want to go out for lunch sometime. Okay, and back to Lynette, and she wants spirit messages. So let's see what spirit has to say to Lynette. Okay, so it starts out with Ten of Swords. So, Spirit's saying you've done a good job of putting a lot of negativity behind you. Negativity and negative people. So where that has led you, you feel like you're not as crowded. Basically, you feel like you're standing alone, but you're standing alone in a good way. You're standing straight and tall, and you've really shed a lot of baggage. Good on you. Okay, and finally you have the Two of Coins, but it's Two of Coins reversed. And I think that you're going to have a choice here as to whether you want to go for an education. I'm always in favor of an education. Or you might have, they also indicate you have to choose between education and travel. And because it's reversed, it's kind of telling me that you have to choose with your heart. You have to look at yourself. Don't just logic it out or go for the one that has the most money.
Guess Haunting Life, where it's just at the mailbox.
Yes.
We have.
Yes. And this is, I think you said it was diaphragm. Let's see. Oh, no, sorry. This is Doriolite. And he says type.
Well, if you put your hand on it, they can't
sorry.
see it.
This is Doriolite. And I really like it. It's kind of got a nice olivey green. So most green stones attract wealth. Okay, and then we have a porphyry, which is also known as Chinese writing stone. And these were all taken from the Pacific Ocean out in BC, Canada. I love them. Thank you. I love the energies around them. So thank you very much for the stones. So who's next?
Patricia is next. Who's looking for spirit guide messages?
Okay.
I sense a theme here.
Yes. Well, I really do think it's better to just reach out to your guide and say, well, what do I need to know right now?
I agree.
There's certainly a
it's
better
something
use of
we can
one
teach
question.
people how to do.
Yes. Okay.
Do we believe if the conjure oils work?
Anything will work as long it's never really about what you use as much as it is about your intention, because that's the energies that you put into that. I worry a little bit about the conjure oil, because if I remember correctly, that's one oil that you shouldn't put on yourself. And so it needs to be kind of handled with care. Sort of like black cat. Okay, so anyhow, back to Patricia. And let's see what Spirit wants to tell Patricia. Okay. The Devil reversed. The Four of Swords. And the Four of Wands. So we're looking at September, October, December. Okay, right around Christmas. Spirit says that right around Christmas, as you're coming up to the new year, it's like everything comes together. You've been a bit like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. And so you have all this cacophony of different connections and different skills. You are going to, right around as you're coming into 2026, you are going to find something that really agrees with you. So I know that you've been doing this and that. That's where it really comes into focus. Right now, you're kind of getting rid of the devil. You see the devil reversed. And the devil will trap us in our own weaknesses and with lies. Because you can always walk away from the devil. The devil doesn't want you to know that. And somehow you discovered it. Because right now you're kind of doing a healing. And I know you've been on this journey for a few years now, but they're saying that you're just about there. And something very good is coming for you in the new year. Merry Christmas.
Getting back to the conjure oil. So all oils used in ritual tend to be fragrances and a combination of fragrances. So there's no one fragrance fits all though. If you want to conjure a car, that's going to be a different fragrance as if you want to conjure better health or a house or money or anything else. And this is all attraction magic. What else is that? That's got a different name, but I'm forgetting.
No, sympathetic.
Sympathetic magic. Where some fragrances, some flowers, some colors link to different things. So you want to make your own conjure oil specific to what you're trying to conjure. That's why there's so many essential oils out there. That's why there's so many spices out there.
Yes. Okay, so
Haunting Live.
Oh, okay.
Will we ever move out west?
Oh, let's see. See what the cards have to say. Haunting Live wants to know about moving west. So wise man once said, "Go west, young man." I think it's actually a newspaper guy. All right, so you've got the Six of Cups, but it's the Six of Cups reversed. So there's a lot of emotional ties around here that are going to start coming to play. as you start planning this a little bit more, and that there are people who would really be hurt by this. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it really doesn't seem like you have both, you know, it basically what's saying is your partner has one foot in and one foot out. And I know that bothers you, but then we go back to the idea of who gets hurt by this. Let's see the final outcome. Okay. I like to see that. It ends up with the Queen of Coins. And the Queen of Coins, as you know, is going into a fertile, productive period. She's well-grounded. She speaks her mind, but she's good at attracting wealth. I don't know how that, it's kind of like you go to that and there's an opportunity that comes through. And that's going to decide where you move. Because I know you talked about out west, and it just doesn't feel like out west. Because they keep bringing me back to the idea of who would be hurt by that. So,
Right.
You're part of a family. Sometimes you got to consider their feelings.
Cool. Libra is next. Should I pursue Gaia or just remain friends?
That's a difficult one. I really think that that your guides are talking to you by putting a bit of a barrier between you and Gaia. Page of Cups. So I'm assuming that she's younger, artistic, and maybe a bit fickle and selfish. Yeah. Okay, so we've got Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of victory. It is a card of success. So you are well poised to pursue, if you pursue her, you will catch her. Yeah, you see, I knew I got a bad feeling, but I really, really knew. It's kind of what the cards are saying is that in a relationship, she is a totally different person. Absolutely different. Your answer is a solid no. Remain friends.
Onwards and upwards. Nancy Ray. Will I rent one of the two houses that I see on Thursday?
Okay. Nancy, is one of those houses old? Because I'm kind of getting... Old wallpaper has a certain smell. Old wallpaper and old newspapers. I'm getting that scent. The answer to that is a solid yes. An absolute solid yes. You will find the one you love. Even if you love the first one, take a chance and see the second one as well. Okay.
Alrighty then. Yeah, moving on to Braveheart.
Braveheart, how are you?
Will I get the Cherokee or Jaguar? I can take another vehicle. Take it where?
Oh.
All right. The
Braveheart.
Cherokee or the Jag?
Okay. Yes. The indigenous person or the big cat? Woo! There you go. The jaguar. but they're also saying, much like a boat, this is going to be
A hobby.
yeah,
Hobbies are
yeah,
expensive.
yeah. Like a boat is a hole in the water into which one pours money. Well, this one is also a hole in the air into which you are going to pour money. But
That just comes with owning a Jag.
yeah, but it's just
Yeah, but
it's
the
nice.
Cherokee
It's
just
really
isn't it,
nice.
is it?
Yeah, it's the Jaguar is going to be nice enough, but just be forewarned.
As a what, afterwarned?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a real word, forewarned?
It's
Scrabble Queen?
yeah,
It just seems silly.
yes,
Like you're getting warned before you're getting warned?
yes.
What?
Well, forewarned. You're getting warned before something happens.
Yeah, but that's the definition of warning.
So why do we park in a driveway and drive on a parkway? Okay. So
Oh,
Sean.
gee, will I and S reconnect and start a relationship?
Ooh.
No, she said start a relationship. So maybe
Yeah.
just a
Old friend, yeah,
old
okay.
friend, yeah.
Let's
Coulda,
see.
shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, yeah. Are we gonna get together with our old crunch? Okay. INS. Okay.
It's not where you left it. Who's the present?
Yes, Sterling. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, like you said, it's not where you left it because the first card that turns up is a high priestess reversed, and a high priestess is someone who kind of has all this esoteric knowledge, right? But this is reversed, so it's kind of like you don't know everything that's going on with her. So approach it with care and find out where she's at in life before you even commit to that. Oh, well, there's that too. And that. Okay, so basically one of the answers is yes. So there's a lot of there's a lot of unresolved fire and passion between the two of you. So yeah, there is a kind of whirlwind romance there. And I don't think wild horses could keep you apart once you're close to each other. But in the long run, it's something that you do walk away from. You've got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Coins here. And I don't know what the walk away is about. But I do know that this is a fire that burns bright and then goes out, which is, hey, good memories. I believe that every relationship can be a gift of sorts. Sometimes it's a booby prize, but every relationship can be a gift. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. And yeah, it's worth it. So yeah, you guys are going to get together right at the beginning.
Moving on to Kara James. Kara wanted to know if we'll have another job to supplement income this month. If not next month. Okay.
Kara James is
Looking for supplemental income.
The first card that came out was a Knight of Coins. And I kind of want to see the other ones, but I feel like maybe I should tell you this first. Is that I do see somebody coming in your life. And I think that he might be somebody who's already there. But somehow he comes and brings some relief. because he comes carrying a coin for you. Well, yeah, there we go. And there we go. And there we go. Okay, so, Kara, don't worry about it. You're not going to need a supplemental income. So, it looks like, yeah, basically I'm getting like a daddy's home kind of feel from this. But you might not see how it happens, but everything is going to be all right. So if you have a significant other, it's your significant other that will find a way to bring in more money. So, Kara, relax, enjoy.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Melons Maloney wants to know, should I select the city of RI, MC, PL, or FR to move to? I'm looking for an area to move to and lay down roots.
Okay. Oh, the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I have no idea where those cities are.
well, RI is probably Richmond.
Oh, okay.
But then again, we don't even know what country Melons Maloney's from, so.
Yeah.
Laying down the roots.
Let's see. Let's see what Spirit says about which field you're going to lay down roots in. There we go. Well, okay. So you're definitely moving. Okay. So one thing I see about where you're moving, first off, it's going to put a little bit more distance between you and your family, which can be both a good and bad thing at the same time. It does show you kind of in maybe a place that's, they're showing me forest. So you're in a place that has maybe a lot of woods, a lot of trees around it. This one is a positive one, and basically, yes, the cards do see you moving. They do see you moving to a place that has a lot of woods around it, and one thing they say is this move will mend your broken heart. So good on you.
That's about as close as you're going to get on a question like that.
Yep.
Moving on to Cindy C. Oh no, we'll do a Cindy and then we'll do our segment. Cindy's looking for spirit messages.
Okay, so spirit messages for Cindy C.
Isn't Rhode Island a state, Dorella?
Well, he says city of RI.
I know, but Dorella's
Yeah.
guessing RI is Rhode Island.
Well, yeah, that is the state code for Rhode Island. Okay, so one thing that that the cards are telling you, and we all know that you go down to Florida in the winter, and as I was shuffling the cards, I just got that feeling. The first card is this Ace of Swords that's saying, when you go there, you kind of got to cut through the bullshit, a lot of it. So just be careful about what you say. You know how they say don't discuss politics or religion? Discuss any religion you want. Don't touch politics with a 10-foot pole. Oh, Yeah, other than that one little annoyance. And as you go around, you can see that there are people that are just like open wounds. But yeah, the next they say that you're coming on to a good time to travel, even though there are quite a few annoyances. I think that maybe you can find yourself some bargains. Yeah. Okay. Rest assured, everything will come into balance. And if I remember correctly, you had something legal coming up because justice usually happens when you have legal contracts and the like. But all that works out well for you. Okay, so who's next? Oh, what time is it?
Well, I'm getting to that. Pick a card, man. Oh no, wait a minute. And we are here once again for Pick a Card. Sally has shuffled her cards, and before Sally starts reading, I see that I gotta flip the camera around. For some reason, everything got changed around on me. Here we go. Sally, you want to do your thing?
Oh, yes. I picked card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So which card feels right to you this week? 1, 2, or 3? If you pick card number 1, then your tarot card for the week is the 5 of Swords.
Move over.
Move over. Okay. So, anyhow, this week it talks about the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords is kind of about people being unpleasant, negative, gossipy, dishonest, stuff like that. So, this is not a good week to trust people. It's also a week to make sure that you get a little thick-skinned. Don't let people know that they're bothering you. Because I don't know what's going on, whether it's in the stars or whatever. Maybe somebody put gunpowder in the water. But it just feels like this week you're going to have to deal with some unpleasant people. And the phrase thick skin keeps coming through. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card, this week is the 3 of Cups week. This week is a week of celebrations. This is a week where it's more about love than it is about money. So it looks like this is a good week for you to solidify relationships. This is a good week for you to get in touch with your friends. It just feels like friends, family, this is a week for you to be extra sociable because it goes very well for you. Did you pick card number 3? If you pick card number 3, then your card this week is the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is about competition. The 5 of Wands is about stepping in and taking part in what's going on around you. It is reversed, which suggests that, some of the competition around you might not be pleasant, but you still have to get in and play the game. Okay.
Any parting words?
Any parting words? Hey, everybody, thank you as always for tuning in. Have a great week. In most parts of the world, it is a hot one. So stay cool, hydrate, and we'll see you next week.
And back we are. We are back, right back to the readings. S.R. Kish wants to know how August 22nd will go. Ooh, well, let's find out.
All right. How will August 22nd go? So she's looking for something that happens on that date, I'm pretty sure. So let's look at the events. All right. Suzanne. August 22nd for Suzanne. So, you've got the Nine of Swords reversed. So, the very first thing that Spirit tells you is don't let yourself be consumed by a negative situation that may go on around you. The Nine of Swords, when it's reversed, just kind of talks about an easing of the tension. So whatever you're getting uptight about, by the time you get there, you're going to realize that it's just not worth all that worry and hand wringing. Yeah. August 22nd is actually going to go quite good for you. When I look at the Hierophant I see as an authority figure, and it talks about society and just the institutions of society, including the judicial, and it does look like August 22nd, the ruling is in your favor. Okay, so the Nine of Coins, and it's the Nine of Coins reversed. So I don't know, I do think that you get that there is some money involved here, but it feels like you need to wait a while. You need to wait a bit for it, maybe into September or October. It just looks like there's maybe a bit of a delay or bottleneck or something along those lines. But yeah, August 22nd is going to go good, well for you. You have the 2 9s, and the number 9 is like an almost completion. So you're going to, clear everything up about 90% on August 22nd, which is exactly what you want to do.
Well, excellent. Now it's Dorella's turn.
Dorella.
Will TL approach me on August 16th?
Okay. TL approached me on August 16th.
Yeah, but make yourself approachable.
Yes. Okay, starting out with the
A steep hill to climb.
I'm not sure about that, but it does look like there's been some groundwork laid here. You have every reason to believe that he'll meet up with you. It's almost like it's already been planned. Let's see. Yeah. He's a funny one.
So is Dorella.
Yeah, but he doesn't always let you know what he's thinking and how he's feeling. And he's got a lot of walls up. Okay. Yeah. Yes. He will approach you, come and see you, whatever, on August 16th. I'm assuming, especially since it ends with a ring, that you're looking at a romantic relationship. I could be way off there, but you got somebody who's, guarded and, a little scared, relationship scared, but it looks like you've already gone through some crap, and it just gets better going forward. And like I said, the end of this path is a ring.
Just
okay.
Speak softly and leave your stick at home. Slow it easy. How will my interview go with the manager on Wednesday? This will be the second interview. Wow, congratulations.
One thing that came through, and it makes sense here, is pick your words carefully. The manager's a bit of a, how would I put it? A bit of a dick, and easily offended. So don't say anything that could be anything that could be misconstrued as a personal offense. they're going to talk money to you, so that's good. It's a good sign. Oh, okay. So, well, look ahead. I'm getting the Tower. And the Tower isn't necessarily a good card. Although, if I remember correctly, isn't he the one that wants to go to Geico?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Because it shows in the positive aspect, but the thing with the falling tower is, building destruction, storms, and stuff like that, which would be pretty much what you would be dealing with if you got in with an insurance company. So there's a good possibility that it could go well, just walk on eggshells.
We have the same people here every week asking different questions, and you expect them to know who asked what when? Brother Chris wants to know, after what took place in BC as in coming home, should Day given everyone a meal voucher? Say what?
Just wondering if it gets meal voucher for delays.
Oh, well, okay. All right.
Food is nice.
Voucher, not vulture. Oh, fuck.
Vultures are pretty good too. It tastes like chicken.
They do not.
How would you know?
They eat dead carcasses. They're not going to taste good. Especially the turkey vultures. They stink. Now, isn't this kind of a rhetorical question?
Yeah, they should, but they're not going to. They're going to come up with an excuse. Like it was an act of God or whatever, for some reason. They're not responsible for it.
Yeah, well, that's the dangers of traveling.
Yes.
Unexpected costs and delays. Let's see, coming to North America, we missed the connecting flight by 7 hours.
And they didn't wait for them.
No, didn't wait for us. So instead, we took a helicopter from JFK to LaGuardia. 2 a.m. over Broadway.
Did it look good?
Hell yes.
Sparkling lights and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then we got onto an American Airlines aircraft, and the 5 of us were literally the only passengers on that plane.
Okay, so.
Okay, Virgo Star. Will I find love this year or no?
Well, Virgo
Geez,
Star.
you're giving up already? It's only August.
Will I find love this year? Find balance. Okay, and you will get over some heartache. So, and this card right here, the Death reverse. Death is about change and being willing to change. And the cards say, yeah, if you come into balance and you move forward emotionally and you are willing to make some positive changes in your life, yes, you can absolutely find a relationship. But cards do say we need to adjust our attitude.
Okay then, on to Magic Dust. Magic Dust is looking for spirit messages using the runes.
Using the runes.
Oh yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Aisha, please ask a question for yourself, not for somebody else.
Absolutely. Okay, Magic Dust. First thing the spirit wants you to know is they're saying that you're moving forward. You're moving forward quite nicely. And you've got some enlightenment on your path. You've got the wagon, right? So, and then you have Kenaz, the torch. So it does look like you're going places. But it also warns you against biting off more than you can chew. And something, let me take that back, because it's not so much biting off more than you can chew, as much as it is not reading the room properly, because it does look like you're moving forward, but it changes your environment. And in this environment, the expectations and the behavior is a little different. So take a few moments to read the room before you act. All right, so you're coming from a place, they're saying you're coming from a place of truth. And I'm kind of getting that, man in the mirror feeling. So I think that you have been searching your soul lately as into what direction you want to go. And I know that some of that is shaped by the opportunities that come your way, but you will have opportunities coming your way. This Fahey and Ansus, this is the second time it's shown together like this, As a matter of fact, these three together. So it does feel like, this can be a much better money year for you if you're willing to take advice and listen to what you're being told. Ooh. And love goes very well for you. You've got Lagos Lake here. You have Suelo, which is associated with the sun. So there you go.
Indeed. Okay. We already answered that one. All right, Livia is here.
Hi, Livia.
May I have a room reading for this coming week? Well, of course you may.
Sure. And thank you, Darrell. That's a very good message. You got 2 thumbs? Give us one. We need a thumbs up. All right, and so for Olivier this week, and this week starts with, it does look like it starts out on a good foot. It feels like you're getting the rewards that you have earned. It does look like there is stuff happening around you that you're not aware of. Woo! And it has to do with money, and it has to do with planning for the future. Yeah, this is a week where you come off. This is I was, which is the rune of the hunter, which is about looking for what you're going after what you want. And it does look like these 2 things this week. It looks like some of the things that you've been seeking out are coming your way. But there's also this thing with the with wherever you're at, where it's kind of like you need to provide for the future. But it's got this S, and as soon as I put my hand on it, it's like the spirit guides are reminding you that you've got to start saving now for Christmas. Maybe you need to do your Christmas shopping a little early. Toward the end of the weekend and the weekend, you are going to hear from family, and you are going to get news of a new addition to the family. Alrighty.
Okay, moving on to Leo Moon. Also
Leo
looking for
Moon.
spirit messages.
Okay. Let's, I'm going to grab the Pamela Coleman Smith deck just because I haven't used it today. It's not as well worn in as my Scapini deck. All right.
I don't know why the dog decided to lay right behind your chair. Oh, he's getting a good draft from the fan there, probably.
Yeah. Okay, Leo Moon. Leo Moon's spirit message. What does spirit have to say for our friend Leo Moon?
I'm hungry.
Aside from I'm hungry. Okay, so The first thing you get the Seven of Cups reversed. And the Seven of Cups is often called the illusion delusion card because it's about either having a lot of choices in front of you or none at all. And sometimes we're in a situation where 1 minute it feels like we have a lot of options and the next minute it doesn't. Well, this period of confusion and just, not lack of clarity, this is a period in a cycle that's coming to an end. So look for knowledge coming your way. Look for interesting information to come your way. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, but you've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and what I feel here, the Knight of Pentacles, he's slow, he's stubborn, he's methodical. He's also really good with money. But when you reverse him, he kind of loses his grip on the money. And this is kind of a warning to be careful with your money. Oh, for now anyway, because you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So it says you are headed in a fortunate decision direction, but right now your journey is just starting. So make sure you take a few steps forward before you start testing your luck. But you are walking toward a period of good fortune. Okay.
Blah, blah, too. Will I do well with my new job? Yes, you will, and they like you.
Okay, so what was the question? Oh, well, I do well with my... Just a little more? Almost there. Oh, yeah, there it is. Well, I do well with my new job. Okay, well, blah, blah, I do well with the new job.
What's with the crowns?
I don't know. Is Lynetta
No.
Huh.
No.
Okay. So anyhow, blah, blah. Will you do... Will I do well on my new job? Okay, so already you've got somebody's kind of giving you a warning about this new job. Because it feels like some of the scuttlebutt around the job that the position you're going into isn't necessarily good. Now but that's just what people say. People can be gossipy. I think you've got some young management there because it's saying that one of the most important things is to be willing to think outside the box. So there's a lot of genius there, but there's also a lot of people that are a little hard to understand. Be patient. Yeah, this is a job that you can end up loving. Yeah, I think you could do quite well with this job. Just think of outside the box and know that people will gossip for all kinds of reasons.
Allie wants to know, love reading regarding the timing of your next relationship. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Mm.
Spin the wheel.
Okay.
Grab it once.
Can I have a love for reading?
Magic 8 Ball says 2030.
Okay. Love for Allie.
Not next month.
You have the first thing the Spirit says, you've made some really, really, really poor decisions as far as relationship goes. It's kind of like you will instantly choose the wrong one. Maybe you've got a invisible tattoo on your forehead that says lost Klingon. No, Klingon looking for lost a-hole. Lost asshole. I could say that on my show.
Yeah, but like that made no sense to a lot of people.
What, Klingon looking for lost asshole?
Yeah, yeah. Like, what do the Klingons have to do with this?
Well, it's not that kind of Klingon.
Oh,
It's this kind of Klingon. You know, the ones that stick to your bum. Klingon. Okay, so anyhow, I thought it was funny. Okay, so Allie, can I have a love reading for the timing of my next relationship? Not going to happen it's not going to happen in August, but I think there's a good chance that'll happen in September. And one of the things they say is just make sure to put one foot in front of the other. Don't get too caught up on appearances or anything like that. It just feels like you've made a lot of rules that don't make any sense. Because the universe is saying, drop your rules, drop your expectations, open your eyes, put one foot in front of the other, and take a good look at what's right in front of you. So I think the universe is going to send you somebody different.
how's the Eight of Swords September?
No, you got one. And it's like, not August. Not August, September.
Not October, the 8th.
I don't think so. Now, well, ordinarily I would think so, except you got this Ace of Cups right dead center. And so I based it on the Ace of Cups,
Ah, that Ace of Cups will get you every time.
One. And, there's one. So then you're looking at whether it's days, weeks, months, whatever. And it's like not in August. So that's where it gets September.
Okay, well, there you go, Allie. Wendy is next. Wendy Macero.
Hi, Wendy.
Will I work for Elon? Well, Wendy, that's a personal decision. That's how about we look at, will Elon offer you a job? The choice is yours.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It does feel like Elon's exceptionally lovable. But it does feel like in 3 or 4 weeks there's an opening. You're kind of getting wait 3 weeks. Yeah. Yes, you will work for him and you'll be there soon enough that you'll get Christmas bonus.
Woo!
Yeah.
We mean holiday bonus.
Holiday bonus. Yes.
We don't want to upset the non-Christians. Oh, no, wait a minute. We want to upset the Christians. That's right. I got that backwards. Benafsha, welcome back. How is M currently feeling about our connection?
Okay. Benafsha and the elusive M. All kinds of M words are coming into my mind. Okay, so. Benafsha and M. So. I don't know whether or not you've met M's mother, but it looks like M's mother is a real poison pill, real fly in the ointment, if you will, because M loves you, but it's all about what mommy feels. Yeah. Okay, so M loves you, but he is a bit of a mama's boy, and that's something that's not going to go away. This card is saying, think about this carefully. He'll offer you love, but do you really want to be constrained by his mother? Oh, okay. Yeah. His mom don't like you too much. He's still thinking of you as being a potential for marriage. So he is looking at you with wife in his eyes and in his mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Step carefully over the mother-in-law.
Okay, well, you got two more here. No,
Okay.
one more. Kimberly Jack wants to know. She's new here. All right, welcome, Kimberly. We are here every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and Eastern Standard Time when it's no longer daylight savings. And we go for about an hour.
Okay, as far as your question, the Seven of Pentacles left out. And I think that's pretty much what your answer. I'm going to cut up the cards to see what if they have anything else to say. But, yeah.
So,
Yeah, you've almost waited too long. You know, there's some past due problems there. And,
but she wants to know which Bentis is best. So how's the Seven of Coins doing out there?
well, you know, the Seven of Coins, it says that it all depends on whether they're willing to make a payment or not. You do have a doctor who seems to be quite compassionate. So, yeah, pick the one that has a payment plan. Pick the one that will help you out money-wise. And it looks like the cards are saying you need to get this squared away in April. I mean, in August. This month, you want to get it straightened around and get ready to go to the dentist. This is probably a younger dentist, just because you know he doesn't have the senior citizen kind of feel to him, but he feels like he is on the younger side and good looking.
And you've got two sevens on the table, and G's the seventh letter.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's so clever. Okay.
Okay, well, that was it. That's the last question I have.
Okay.
Yeah, Aisha's question is about somebody else, so we're not doing that. And that's the only questions that are showing up on my screen here.
Okay, well, it is past 10 o'clock.
It is indeed. That means you can put the cards now down.
Put the cards down. I would like to send a happy birthday message to Lady Caroline down in Georgia. She's part of the Georgia contingency. Yes, she turned 17 on the 15th. And also tomorrow, my friend Donna turns a funny age.
A funny age.
Yeah, just like me.
All right, parents, let me know what's a funny age.
69.
69's a funny age?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I know he was an adolescent boy at one time. He's got to know about the 69 thing. Okay.
What?
You don't know about 69?
Yeah, I do. I just didn't realize that was a funny number.
Well, I think it is.
I know 71's a funny number.
What's 71 a funny number?
69 with two fingers. See? You're laughing.
Okay, so... Okay, so... Unique beauty. You need to put a question mark behind your question. And I know you just came out... Just because you found my joke funny.
Oh, we're doing another reading?
Just for unique beauty.
Oh, okay, all right. Hang on.
She just forgot to put a question mark in. You got to always put a question mark in it. But, you know, you're the last question, and here you go. Here's your spiritual message you need. All right, so the first thing to say is love happens in unexpected places. So be be open to love. Know that you have blessings coming from your family, and I think they might help you get a new car. Because this wagon really feels like a new car. Yeah, you're headed in a positive direction, and I'm not gonna say that's luck because I don't see any runes about luck. I feel like you finally figured out what you wanted in life, and so because you have more of a vision and more of a goal, things are starting to happen for you. All right. How does Joseph feel about me?
Well, we'll find out about that next week. Because it is time to
Yeah, he's
go to
getting
bed.
yeah, he's getting a little punchy here. Okay, folks. Thank you for watching. Anybody who wants a reading, just call it Spa Near the Tracks at 519-272-273-1293, right?
I don't know. 272.
272, just like right there.
Yeah.
Right there. And anywhere in the world, you can get a reading online with me. Just drop me a line at info@sallydiane.com. That's info@sallydiane.com. And we'll set up an online reading. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you again next week. Have a wonderful week.